Hey everyone, we'd like to demonstrate an IoT solution that is built using Azure IoT Hub, Azure serverless components, Power BI, and Power Apps. In the next few minutes, we would like to showcase the capabilities that can be offered using these tools, especially for IoT solutions. A detailed technical write-up will soon be made available, but until then, let's take a look at the demo. So Pindrop is a noise monitoring solution that can be used in places like libraries or even office spaces, especially if you'd like to have silent zones where people could go and focus. So people in the vicinity can be notified when noise levels are getting too high using light indicators. On the dashboard, you can see two devices that are already pushing in live information. There's two lines that you'll notice corresponding to each graph. The black line here indicates the warning thresholds. This is when people will be notified with a warning light that the noise levels are getting close to the threshold. The red line indicates the actual threshold that's being implemented. So while I'm speaking, I'm already exceeding these thresholds. So you see there's two areas. One is the play area and the main area. The play area has the threshold set a bit higher, while the main area is where you would want to have a bit more silence. The thresholds are set slightly lower. So in the play area, you already see people having conversations and music playing, so noise levels are pretty high. So the main area device is kept over here, and you can see that in the camera feed as well. It's basically a Raspberry Pi connected to a microphone and a few LED indicators. So we're going to make some noise near this device, which is the main area. And we have Alexa over here who is going to help us make this noise. Alexa, play Misirlou by Dick Dale.
Here's Misirlou, original soundtrack theme from Pulp Fiction by Dick Dale and his Deltones on Amazon Music.
So if you notice, the music is playing already, but the indicators aren't really maintaining their state, whereas they should be. So it looks like the device is a bit misconfigured, and we would like to reconfigure this device. So we'll go to the main area device, and on a dedicated page, we can see the warning and alert thresholds that are being set. So we're going to lower them a little, maybe set this to 45 and alert at 55 and apply this config. The config is updated and should take effect immediately. So you do see the warning is being issued now, but still the red indicator isn't maintaining state. This is where we can again update the alert level and apply config. Yeah, this is making sure the the red LED indicator is maintaining its state long enough. Alexa, stop music. And over here on the live dashboard, you can see the information coming in where the thresholds were being changed. So there's a slight latency, which is completely tolerable, but you can monitor how the noise levels have been increasing once the music was on and how the thresholds have been changed. So the device is also responsible to continuously inform the set thresholds so that they can be tracked against these alerts being raised. So you can go to the dedicated device pages and also take a look at the number of times alerts were raised. So this is the number of times alerts were raised in the play area. So as a final piece, we'd also like to monitor when devices get disconnected. Let's say someone pulls a mischief or there's a network issue and the device goes offline, the operations team should be notified so that they can fix that device quickly. So what we are going to do is we are going to disconnect this device and we're going to see an email notification being delivered informing that the device has been disconnected. Yeah, there we go. We have an email that tells us the device B has been disconnected. So that's it for the demo. Thank you for watching.